Hello Scorpio, and welcome to your intuitive tarot reading for 2019. Now the first thing that I'm going to do is pull out your spirit animal for the year. And I'm going to be using my new Animal Spirit Oracle deck, which is designed by Kim Kranz, who also did the artwork on the Wild Unknown Tarot that I use in all of my videos. This is a brand new deck of mine. I bought this with money donated by you, the viewers. So thank you very much. All of the money that I receive, I put back into the channel in new decks of cards or other tarot related stuff. And if you ever want to donate, all the information for how to do so can be found in the description box on every video. So let's see what your spirit animal is for 2019, Scorpio. So Scorpio, you have got the snake. Now intuitively this card feels like maybe some of you are holding a lot of potential inside of you. There's like a massive energy, but perhaps you are just holding that within yourself. You're not yet ready or able to release your talents or the projects that you're concocting to the world. There's a definite feeling of keeping things close to your chest here. I also think that there is a feeling of completeness and contentness as well. So this might be a year where you really feel more at home with yourself, like more self-love, something like that maybe. I'm not sure, but I've not used these cards before, so I will also give you the official meaning from the guidebook that comes with the cards. So let's see what it says about the snake. So here's the snake, and this is what it says. Guardian of unawakened magic and creative potential. The snake is a symbol of our highest potential. It is said that Shakti, our creative life force, lies dormant at the base of our spine in the form of a coiled snake. Regardless of whether this image rings true for you, it's well worth considering the amount of unawakened or untapped potential within. What would life look like if you woke it up? How can you stir it from slumber? An experienced yoga or meditation teacher can lead the way. Make haste. The snake card appears when there is no more time to waste. So yeah, I agree with that. I think that's what I was getting as well, that you have massive potential within you, Scorpio. Creative energy, talents, and this year might be about you stop waiting for the right moment, just let it all out, because it's saying there's no more time to waste. I think this card is about you just going for it this year, releasing all that you have to offer, all of your talents, and just seeing what happens and seeing where things go. So now we're gonna get into the full tarot reading. I'm going to be reading for you for the whole of 2019, month by month, from January through to December. You'll have one tarot card per month, and then I will do a quick summary at the end of the year as a whole. So for January, Scorpio, you have got the Two of Swords. I feel like some of you have recently started something new, a project or a challenge, and this card is almost you having a conflict with yourself on that thing. Your mind is playing with you, and I feel like one minute you think everything is going great, and then your mind tries to deceive you into believing that it isn't. It feels like whatever you have undertaken has great potential for you, and there is some awesome energy to be tapped into. You just need to stop locking swords with yourself and allow steady progress to continue. Listen to the good voice in your head, Scorpio. You can do this. Now on to February, and for that you have got the Daughter of Swords. So I see this as you moving along nicely to a better place mentally, but some of you are still struggling with the amount of things that you are trying to undertake. You may have many things on the go at once, and the weight of all those tasks halts your progress somewhat as you find it hard to prioritise and get going with something. So instead it feels like you are just in a bit of a daze and procrastinating. There is still great energy for you here, and creativity especially is surrounding you now. You have so many ideas. Write a list and focus on one task at a time. I have to do this myself too, otherwise stuff can get overwhelming. Add things like walking the dog or washing up to your list. Those things need doing as well, and it is so fulfilling ticking things off and seeing that you are achieving things even when you might feel like you are not. And on to March, the Mother of Swords, and the third sword card in a row. Now if we just look at these three cards together for a moment and the positions of the swords pictured, it very much feels like the downward sword we are at now is a sign that the fight is over, a symbol of disarmament. Things of course are still not perfect for you. When are they ever though? But I feel like you are cracking the art of knowing yourself, what makes you tick, and getting things done. Even if at times you don't like it. You may be frustrated because things are moving slower than you had hoped, but patience is something you have in spades, so just sit back and be rest assured that things are happening. If you are consistently working hard, then there is definite magic going on. You just can't see it yet. The results are not yet visible. Peeking at the cards ahead though, I feel soon that will all be changing. Right, so April, and you have the Nine of Pentacles, which is full of abundance for you, Scorpio. So those results that you were yearning for, you may just find yourself lavishing in some success around now. April, this looks set to be a very prosperous month for you. Not only is it hard work paying off, but I feel luck is on your side too. The work you have been putting into your passions or business or whatever you are trying to see expansion in is leading to many more opportunities coming your way. You are literally in the right place at the right time here on so many things. Take advantage and reap the benefits of the foundations that you have laid. Things are going to be building up nicely for you here. Now on to May, and you have got strength. You are happy now, Scorpio, so happy. In fact, a lot of you haven't been this happy in a very long time. This is like a deep-set love in your eyes. Now this could be romantic for some of you, a new love or an old love that you have new love with. Others of you more focused on career and the professional pursuits you are chasing. You are just utterly adoring what you are doing right now and where you have got to so far. Within you is great confidence, pride and fulfillment at all that you have achieved. Your patience and perseverance has finally led you to a place that you knew in the deepest part of your heart was where you should be. It's been a struggle getting there, and there have been times where you almost gave up. But also this card is really making me feel like you are making it now, Scorpio. You've not maxed out your full potential yet, but good Lord, are you on the way to something special here. So we're on to June now, and you have got the Hermit. Now this feels like some of you are slightly overwhelmed at this time. You may have too many demands on your time, again, a little like how you were feeling at the start of the year. These things now though feel much bigger, much more expansive and desirable opportunities and requests of your time. You don't look unhappy, far from it in fact. You are incredibly fulfilled by all that is happening, but there are simply some elements that come with more work or success or responsibility that you are not too keen on. If you have the resources to get help in those areas, be it financial accounts, legal stuff, or simply help organising your life or your day, make sure you reach out, as it will allow you more time to do the aspects that you do really enjoy and mean that you are able to say yes to more of those things. On to July, and here you have the Sun. Wowza. Now if you didn't already think that you were on a high with life before, you well and truly are now. You are flying, Scorpio. Whatever you have been aiming for, working towards, manifesting, the floodgates are opened here to you receiving it. There is so much potential, a bit like the potential we saw within you with the snake for the year. This potential is well and truly being released now, and you are thriving. It's like you are on a roll. You keep giving, doing, creating, and more opportunities and exposure and love is just coming back to you in waves. Make sure to lap it all up, Scorpio. And August next, you have the Four of Cups. Now I often see this as being protective of your emotions or your well-being. It's kind of a card of self-care to me in some ways, and it's also a sign of knowing when enough is enough and when to say no and allow yourself to have a break. This might be the time to pause and rest for you, Scorpio. There also might be elements of something else blocking or inhibiting future rewards at this time. This feels only temporary though, so I wouldn't worry. Just enjoy a moment's downtime and recharge. Now September, and you have the Sun of Cups. So I'm sensing some skepticism here. It feels like you are wary about something, or you're not sure that you are ready maybe. This could be a love interest, but equally it could be new work, a new opportunity that feels a little off. If you're getting a gut feeling on something in September, or there is someone or something you are not feeling 100% about, something isn't quite right. Trust your own judgment. This could be a case of someone liking you for the wrong reasons, having bad intentions. Equally, if it is job related, there might be some kind of advantage being taken from you. If it feels wrong, say no, Scorpio. Next up, October, and the Three of Swords. This looks so uncomfortable, right? It feels uncomfortable too. I feel like in some ways this is you taking 2 steps backwards in your mental strength. You may feel trapped. It could even be contractually trapped in something, but there is a definite feeling of despair in a sense that you don't know what to do and that you are bound to things that you don't want to be bound by. The challenge here will be working out how to loosen the grip, how to release yourself from whatever is troubling you. For some of you, this will be easier than others. A toxic friend can be let go of. A relationship can be stopped. You can have a break or break up. A bad job you can leave if you have to. Most things are sortable. But if there are legal ramifications, just make sure things are done properly and all is in order. Seek professional help if required here. And November, which is feeling better, and it should be too because it's your birthday month for most of you. The Seven of Wands. This to me is your potential shining brightly again. Whatever troubles some of you may have been having, whether physical or simply your own mental doubts, this card makes me think that you are on the way to recovering from them. You are still not fully back to where you were, and this is kind of showing you only believing in a portion of your talents and not the full potential that you know is within you. But at least you are on the road to recovery, and things are feeling much more positive and progressive again. You are summoning life again, in charge of your own path. And finally, December, and you have the Sun of Wands, which is showing utter abundance and energy at your fingertips again. You just have to be wary of how you use that power. Those opportunities that may come your way, whatever was going on over the last few months, whatever extinguished your abundance before, which could have been as simple as fatigue, this card is kind of saying be wary of what success can bring as well as be excited by it. I get the feeling some of you got a taste this year of how things can go a little sour if you let them get out of hand. So this card is, I guess, saying to me that remember all that you have learned this year and take that wisdom into account on future decisions and in directing the energy that the Sun of Wands gives you into the best outcome for you. So, what a year, Scorpio. I feel like 2019 is a truly expansive year for you. There is an incredible surge of abundance and energy, and it really does feel like your true potential shines brightly in April through to July. There seems to be a bit of a downward turn after that, but you recover, and I do feel like most of you are using what you have learnt to recover quicker than you might have done previously. You definitely come out of 2019 wiser, more confident, and ultimately in a better position than you started. There are also a couple of glimmers of potential for new love in there, so if that's what you are after, you might be in luck. All in all though, I feel like this year is one that has great professional expansion for you more than anything else. So that was your outlook for 2019, Scorpio. If you like this reading, please do like, comment and subscribe. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you again in 2019.